Folks from Rochester, Minnesota. We've got a little bit of winter. Winter has arrived to Rochester, Minnesota. Hence with this big furry hat. May look a little goofy on me, but I like to keep my head warm. All right, we're going to work this dock a little today and see if we could find a trout or something, huh? All right, let's start off with the swim jig. All right, that's what I'm going to be using first is a swim jig. Let's see if we find something out there. Got my wind in my face. I don't need this big jacket on. I'm hoping my phone don't blow over and blow into the water. I'm going to have to tighten this up for safety reasons. There we go. I think that'll do. All right. Ukrainian red fox fur. That's what that is on my head. $80 hat. In the United States, it would cost $400 or $500 for a real fox fur. Okay, I think maybe we ought to just go straight to the fathead minnow. It is a cold one today. It was 32, which isn't extremely cold, but then Rochester, Minnesota is notorious for its winds. We got about a 15-mile-per-hour wind. That makes it colder than 32. Makes it feel like 20 or 25. Yeah, I got to fix that hook a little. My fish must have bent it out. All right. Okay, people. Let's do a fathead minnow now. That's going to slide down, hit my phone, and knock my phone right in the water. See it all playing out. Yeah, we'll get maybe one or two. Try to. And see how that works. Right. You know it's cold out, and it's not that cold yet. You know it's cold out when your snot freezes on your mustache. Yes, sir. That's my scale of is it cold enough? It isn't freezing yet. All right, let's see what we get out there. Come on, guys. I know you're out there. On Thanksgiving, we're supposed to drop down to 25 to high 14 during the night. Now, that's the kind of consistent temperatures that make ice in Minnesota. Okay? Yes, sir. Glad to see those kind of temperatures. Okay, we got a slip bobber on, and it's set to approximately I'd say 5, 6 feet. So we're fishing a little deeper than I usually do at 3 feet. I'm gonna see if we find something out there though. If I knew I was gonna come on the dock today, I should have brought my net. Okay, what kind of bait do I use? Well, I use fathead minnows with a number 4 Japanese. It's called Matsuwa hook, a sickle hook. I find them just easier to get out of the mouth of a trout, or just let them have the hook and throw them back. Oh, for you carp hounds out there, the hounds that like fishing carp like me in the summertime, I just ordered a 13-foot telescopic black widow Daiwa. All right, 13 foot. Yeah, that thing's going to be able to cast halfway across the lake to find that carp. Yeah, I love carp fishing. The excitement of pulling in a 20 to 30 pound fish, you can't beat it. Come on, where are you at, guys? Yeah, with this wind, I got to watch my phone. I don't want that 30-mile-per-hour winds pushing my phone in the water. Come on, I know you're out there. All right, let's get it back out there a little further. So I also, with that 13-foot telescopic Daiwa Black Widow carp pole, I already got a 10-foot, and it's so much fun. I can't recommend a better pole than a Daiwa Black Widow carp. They sell it for northern catfish, salmon, and carp. It's a great carp rod. It's got a backbone on it where you could steer that big 20, 30 pound carp in your direction instead of him running his own, running the gamut, you know? So, and then I ordered a witchwood reel, which it's a big pit reel. I don't know if you guys heard of big pits. It's for casting. You could cast further. I bought it in England, all right? Amazon England, which was free since I'm a Prime member. They mailed it from England for free. And it's got just accolades for this reel, this witchwood. It's called The Exorcist. Funny name, huh? Um, it's just great, supposedly, for carp. It's 14 bearings. It's got a bait runner clip on the back, so it's got a drag on the top and a drag on the bottom. The bait runner feature is so they don't take your pole in the water. The line goes out and the pole bends a little, but there's drag that just keeps going until you engage the reel and start bringing it in. That's when the front drag kicks in. Yeah, if you don't know what a bait runner is, look it up. Boy, they're fun when you're going after big fish like carp. I've had them taking my pole in the water before. Shot across the water like a water ski. Then all I saw was a bubble trail. Yeah, that was an 8 foot rod that I spent $50 on, and I guess it was fun to see the $50 skate across the pond, huh? So I learned my lesson. Now I'm hooked on these Daiwa Black Widows. Got a 10 foot one, and now I'm going to have a 13 foot one by Sunday. Here we go. Somebody's taking me. Get the slack out. Come on, take it down. Come on, you got it. You got it. Okay, here's the first one. He's not the biggest, but a pretty colored one. Putting up quite the fight. Look at that pole bend. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice one. There you go, people. First one of the day. Didn't take too long, did it? That one is about 12, 13 inches. And hooked by, look, right by the nose. Perfect hook. Look at that, huh? Rainbow action. Foster Aaron in Rochester, Minnesota. Yes, sir. Sweet, huh? Oh, it's a male. He's squirting all over the place. He's trying to impregnate me. Yes, sir. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Got to make sure I don't knock my phone in the water here. Easy there. You're a strong little devil. Strong little devil you are. All right. First trout. There you go. When you can, please catch and release just like so. That one was probably pretty close. That head minnow through the eyeballs. That's the way I roll. You never see it coming. All right, let's find another one, guys. Bald eagle's out today. Bald eagle looking for some sushi, some rainbow sushi. Yeah, that was a nice little buck. Nice little colored buck I just got. You missed it. You got some bad timing, Pete. Yeah, usually there's a lot of people on this dock. I wouldn't be here with this iPhone set up if there was. Have some little kid kick my phone in the water. Accidentally, of course, not on purpose. One time I was fishing down here in the summertime. Some guy come walking down on the boards here, and he dialed a phone number. How do I know that? He had a phone in his hand, and I heard a phone ringing underneath the water. The other phone was underneath the water ringing. Funny. I was laughing inside. It was rolling me. Come on. Give me another one. I know you're down there. Other lures that I use to fish for trout. I kind of favor the Castmaster the most. Besides the hair jigs, the tiny Castmaster are the next size up. Take these earbuds out. It's up. That's debatable. I got one so far. Been here 10 minutes, got one. Nope. Yeah, watch the phone here. I'm doing live YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down about 5 feet though. Yeah, weather's changing, huh?
Heck yeah, it's getting cold.
Yeah, Thanksgiving gonna reach down to high 24, 14 low.
Ooh.
But with these winds out here, I think it takes like a couple days before that ice starts to form, you know? Because the wind stops it more or less.
Yeah, if the wind stops, I think it'll freeze up a lot quicker.
But, you know what I just ordered online?
What's that?
For my carp season, man.
Ooh.
I had that 10-foot black with a Daiwa, right? And I was going Fisherman's End with a Daiwa bait runner reel on the back, and I love it. I love the backbone. I love you can pull big fish in it and direct them instead of them directing you, going their way, you know?
Right.
So I ordered, first I ordered a Witchwood reel, which is a bait runner reel, but it's got a big spool on it for its casting abilities. And I ordered it from Amazon, England, because that's the only way they make them. And all the people that caught fish in England brag about these reels. So for $100 I got that, and then I got this Sunday coming in, a 13-foot telescopic black widow coming in. So that's for casting abilities too, so I can cast halfway across the pond, you know?
Right.
And yeah, I'm gonna try it here. Maybe throw on one of those 8 to 10 inch worms, Texas rig it, a 1 ounce weight and drag it along the bottom. Maybe I'll find that big bass out there if I get it out far enough, you know?
There you go, definitely.
Or next year for Fisherman's End for carp so I can get out further. But yeah, I looked at it's just so, I know what the first one was, the 10-foot one was like, and that casting ability. I can't imagine adding 3 more feet on the rod and being able to. The reel's made for casting though. It's got a big spool on it so you can wind it with more line than regularly. And the top flips over. It's not automatic, the carriage. You have to manually do it, but it's just the way it's made, the spindle on that reel is made so the line just twirls right off it when you're casting it. So yeah, I'm gonna have some fun with that, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I got a 9-foot pole, I think it is, and it casts pretty well.
But I was never for big poles, so I got that Daiwa Black Widow, that 10-foot one, and I'll tell you what, if you're a carp fisherman, it's much more fun pulling them in. I can hold that whole 10-foot pole and a net my own 20-pounder, you know? But I mean, I'm sitting there, like the one time I sat down, I was doing a video, and with the bait runner reel, you can see the line, the top spins, and the line's coming out because the fish has got your bait. He's running with it. So I'm sitting there with my iPhone, I'm saying, big wheels keep on turning, proud Mary keeps on churning, turning, turning, turning. And I'm singing, and the guys are there, Bruce, you got a fish, you got to grab that pole. So that fish took off, like all the way out in the middle of Lake Zundra. And I picked up that pole like I was surf fishing. Nice. Pulled it right in, no problem, you know? Yeah, you got the right gear, man. It makes it much more easier and more fun.
It definitely does.
Come on, give me another one. That's when it comes up close here.
Okay. I'm waiting on a lawyer to call me.
For child support you got coming?
Well, to try and get rights to my child again.
Oh,
I
okay.
found out she was being abused.
You going for full custody or?
If I can,
Yeah? Wow, good for you.
Otherwise, if my daughter's happy where she is, I just want visitation rights.
There we go, straight down. That's too much slack in it. Come on, and take it down again. Probably clean me off.
Got enough bait to spare?
Okay, take some. Yeah, that Broadway, the goose is giving out decent scoops again. Yeah, because they don't have the milliner working there.
Right.
Giving out like scoops and a half. Well, the guy today wasn't, but the last guy when I was there gave me like 2 scoops in the place of 1. Very liberal. And it makes it much more easier than going all the way up the shields, you know?
Right. Or rinkies.
Yeah.
I really like rinkies though.
I do too.
I've heard very few complaints at rinkies.
I'll tell you what, you get sucker minnows at Shields, I bet you by the time you get home with those sucker minnows, they're all floating.
Right.
And that's $1.50 a sucker minnow. You go to Rinky's, it's only $1 and they survive.
Right.
Say 50 cents a sucker minnow. 50 cents is a lot to save for sucker minnow.
Oh yeah, it adds up quick.
Where you at, guys? Give me another one.
Are you keeping today or releasing?
No, I'm releasing.
Yeah, I rarely keep anymore too.
Kick out. Knock this over. SOL. All right. Feel better. One still up here up front. What are you off today?
For a couple hours while the
Okay.
lawyer calls.
So what are you doing now? You paying child support as, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well that looks good if you take her to court. You are already paying, you know?
Right.
Voluntarily, you know?
And I was paying when I was living with them there,
Right.
helping out. So I have text messages from her saying I'm not needed, I'm useless. I think I got a pretty easy case. It's just my first one, so I'm nervous.
Sure, that's normal, you know? Okay. That was wake up, guys. It's not worth losing the phone.
Definitely.
You know, one summer I was down here and a guy come walking on the dock. And he has a phone in his hand. He pulls it up and he dials a phone number. Next thing I hear is a phone ringing underneath the water. I'm laughing, and it's going to happen to me, right? Steven, the one time, came down here with his tablet. He likes to listen to music off his tablet. Put it right on the, I don't know why, he put it right down on the thing to get his gear or whatever, and flipped right in the water. I said, strip down, jump down and get it now, or else forget it.
Right.
The water's going to seep in that thing in a couple hours and it's going to be toast. He chose not to. He says, I'm not wearing any undies. I said, so what? The girl down there on the other side of the docks, she said she don't care.
Right.
Just dive in, you know?
Yeah, that girl might not have cared, but his wife sure would have.
Yeah, she was a young girl. Young girls don't care about the older guys.
Right. Unless they got a lot of money.
Yeah, then they care. Sugar daddies. That's right. Well, somebody got me. All right. At least I know they're eating fathead minnows. Yeah, if we get ice down Silver Creek Res the first or second week of December, I'll be happy. It'll be normal then, you know?
I'm excited to chase those flags, man.
It is fun.
I still gotta buy the cleats for my boots.
Okay. I was thinking about getting new ones of these.
Is that the
Corkers.
the ones that it comes off?
Yeah, the soles come off.
Yeah, that's what I got at home.
We got some newer ones for like 200. These were like 230.
Right.
That are higher boots, and they have the soles that slip. Which I'm hoping, you know, if I was to even invest in another pair, that the soles would be interchangeable. Like each style boot, it doesn't have its own sole, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, this water ought to be cold enough for the trout now. You'd think they'd be swimming all over this dock.
You would think so.
Tell you what, the people on YouTube love seeing pulling those northerns out.
Oh yeah.
I got a 4K underwater camera now. I'm going to drill a hole, put the camera underneath while I'm pulling the northern up.
Heck yeah.
And then I'm going to do the live ones for the northern. That's how you make more money, is doing live, man. You get more watched hours by going live.
Yeah. I'll build up the customer base and then start doing live.
I wish I would have realized it sooner instead of doing YouTube for 6 years or whatever and just doing shorts and
Once I get a vehicle, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Get back into the YouTube, do shorts for a year, then do like 15, 20-minute videos. And then if I start seeing people ask for full time, I'll do a couple live videos.
I was talking with a couple of people that were doing it.
Uncut, that's what it's called.
What is it?
Uncut videos where you don't edit at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. good to know a couple people that are getting paid and they can give me the tips. How to get paid. Okay guys, I'm going to cut it short and just do a short if I catch a fish, because I don't trust this wind. It's not worth trusting the wind. You don't ever trust a wave. Turn your back to a wave or a fart. All right, good day everybody. You got one? There we go, he's got one. Ah, bass, oh boy. They're still around. Signing out.